and we're at the Bronx Museum of Art, kicking off Bronx Fashion Week. Stay tuned, guys, for some emerging artists and some international fashion designers. So it's gonna be epic, guys. Don't go away. With the international feature designer who was born and raised in the Bronx, Mr. Baqash Wilson.
Thank you.
How you doing tonight?
Oh, excellent. I'm really happy to be here.
Now, you have a long resume, but before we start talking about that, describe your line for us. What we're going to be seeing today in terms of your line.
Today's line is really special. I was born in the Bronx. I actually started sewing when I was 12 years old here in the Bronx. So I sort of went back and thought about, you know, what really made me decide to be a designer growing up here. And so it was a little old school, 60s, 70s. And I actually went back and chose some fabrics, like the polyesters or double knits that we used to wear back then, and show how you can wear it today and it still looks really fresh.
I do love your designs, and one of the things I noticed, you play a lot with sequins and transparencies and patterns a lot.
Well, I use a lot of beaded and sequins primarily because I did a lot of evening gowns for women who compete in Miss Universe, they compete in Miss World. So for them competing in those international pageants, I've sort of taken it. That's why some of the menswear even has a little sparkle to it sometimes.
I love how you accent it. It still looks manly, you know?
Leftover fabric, you know, we got to put it to use.
I love how you recycle that, but it works. It really works.
Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. So what do you love about being a designer, actually? What do you love about it?
I think it's the creativity, the freedom. I actually started designing because I was the oldest of 12 children, and we couldn't afford to buy clothes.
I
said, you want to look good, you have to learn to make your own clothes.
Right.
And that's how it started. And I think also what's important, another reason why I'm here at Bronx Fashion Week, is I noticed back then that every season they would sort of tell us what we're going to wear. Oh. And they would sort of filter it, and everybody would wear the same, you know, pair of sneakers, the same outfit. And I said, you know, one day I think I should decide what my people wear instead of having it just come from downtown somewhere.
Good for you. Now, I know your designs will also be featured on stage on some Broadway shows. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I've had fun doing costumes too. I've done costumes, of course, for the international pageants, but then in local productions I've done a lot of fun. Dreamgirls was a lot of fun. The Wiz. It wasn't the actual Broadway production; it was, you know, off-Broadway shows, and, but nevertheless, still a lot of fun. I think the one I had the most fun with was Evita, because I didn't know too much about her, and come to find out she was so well dressed, and they let me dress Evita, put her on how I wanted to. And
you love that creative freedom?
It was just really a lot of fun. That's the fun part of this work. It's the fun part. That's what I like about it.
So, what are your goals for the next few years?
Right now, I'm developing a really strong base so that when I put out my next collection, I'll do it online, I'll do it from my own website, people can buy direct, and that's, I think, the direction we're taking now. And also, I'll be able to reach a vaster, wider audience, too. So, that's what it's about right now.
Now, before I let you go, I know you're a co-editor or co-creator of Rare Magazine?
Yes.
Actually, talk a little bit about that?
Well, a good friend of mine, Jadi Murphy,
Jadi Murphy. Oh wait, Jadi Murphy, please come on down. Come in. Let's go.
It's excellent.
So go ahead.
It's been excellent because he's just given me the latitude to really just bring some of the experience I have in fashion, people I've known, people I've met. He's an excellent editor because he always pushes you to tell a story that nobody else is going to tell. So when I do stories, I try to get more into what you won't read everywhere else and learn more about the people that we're featuring.
Thank you. Can you talk a little bit about the magazine, your take? Like, what are your criteria to be in the magazine?
Well, my take on the magazine is just make sure it's a book. This is how I describe it. A gallery is a walking page museum. So that's what Rare is. Rare is that kind of magazine that you find just not the trendy stuff, but the rich stuff. And we from here, from New York to Paris to Texas to the Philippines. So we're just taking the brand and just doing a lot of new things with it and upgrading the magazine.
Beautiful. Before I let you guys go, where can we find you at? Where can we find you at? Quickly.
If you find him, you'll find me. Just joking.
Okay, wait. Go ahead.
No, online, the name of my brand is Kunjo International, so you'll find me on that website, on Facebook, Baqash Wilson.
Cool. How about you?
Well, you'll find me on Facebook, RareFashion.com, Instagram, and where else? And any social media, basically, I'm there on Twitter as well.
Well, we would like to thank you guys for joining us for PEEKAPOSE production and the Bronx Fashion Week. Thank you for my audience members. We'll be right